I sat down to write this essay. It was the first thing I think I ever wrote that wasn't for school, to make sense to myself of why it was so hard for women to say what they felt or thought and be heard without having it distorted and come back to them in some way that just didn't even sound like what they were trying to say. And also, how come I hadn't seen the absence of women from this psychology I was teaching? You know, so I thought maybe my mother would read this book, or people who worked on the same floor I worked on at Harvard. It never occurred to me. But I wrote this paper, and it started to circulate, like almost as a kind of underground thing. So that was a huge discovery for me, just really huge. I didn't expect it. Harvard Press, when they published the book, they published 3,000 copies. Nobody expected. It's had a huge impact. It's had a huge, I mean, I'll tell you like one good example, which is women used to be seen as unintelligent because we were said to be emotional. You know, men were rational and women were emotional. Well, you know, honestly, if you think about it, that's ridiculous, because men have feelings and women think, you know. But so now we have this phrase, emotional intelligence. And it's a big vaunted phrase because it's, you know, corporations are supposed to incorporate it. And people forget that where that came from was this work, questioning this division between emotional women and intelligent humans, and saying when you join these qualities, which had been seen as women's qualities with human qualities, those are all human qualities. So we have emotional intelligence and relational self, and most recently, the feeling brain. And that means that the whole paradigm has changed.